Hey everyone, I'd like to say a very happy Christmas and a very happy New Year. Um, I've been on for quite some time. Um, Basically, a lot has happened. Um, I had a neurology appointment before Christmas. Um, I think it was about November time, and basically he did um, a reflex test because my doctor didn't know what was going on with my left leg. Um, some people may not be aware of this word, if I can remember, because my memory's going really bad. Um, it's basically muscle wasting. Um, they call it between Lou Gehrig's disease and there was something else as well. My memory's going really bad, and I'm trying to think of the word. I'm so sorry. This is what I'm getting like. Um, so he rushed through um, to have some nerve conduction tests done before Christmas. This is how worrying it was really for me. Um, that it was such a rush. But at the time I was in hospital for pneumonia, so that one was cancelled unfortunately because somebody was admitted to the ward with the flu virus. So I had to wait another 10 days. It was just nerve wracking being ill and knowing that I had that on top. Um, but anyway, it all went ahead. Um, and yeah, I've got this word. I'm trying to think of it. It begins with A. It'll come to me in a bit, hopefully. Um, there's a couple of different types. I'm hoping it's not one of the types. Not that I want my daughter and my family to hear this, but there's one type where it's yeah, it's not good. It's not a good ending. Um, I say Luke disease because you go paralysed in the same way, and you can't breathe. Um, it's just exactly the same. The only difference is that there's a few differences. Whereas your muscles gradually waste away, which mine are. Mine's on my left side at the moment. And just before I was getting ready to come on, I had a really bad fall. My husband went out and I thought, right, I need the Christmas tree lights on. Seems simple enough. So I hopped off my wheelchair along the sofa, turned the lights on, and on the way back, I didn't have the strength to pull myself up, and I just fell, and I've hurt myself quite badly. And this is what I mean, that you lose strength. I can't turn anymore in bed. Um, I can't roll over or anything like that. It's like happening so quick now. And my voice is gradually changing. And that will go. So it's not looking a good new year for me and my family. And it's not knowing, it's waiting for the results to come through. But he did say to me, the technician that did the nerve conduction, it's one of the worst he'd seen. So I'm pretty worried, I'm still trying to think so hard of this word, and I can't think of it. It's a lot of people with owls have it as well, with their muscle wastes away, but I don't think their strength goes. Mine's my strength. That's why I've just fallen and I couldn't pull myself up on my wheelchair. And there's just so many things that I can't do anymore. So it's not a good beginning for me. I'm still not well. I'm just back on antibiotics because it doesn't look like the pneumonia's cleared up. And oh God, I know this word and I can't think of it. I'm just so annoyed at myself because it's just a simple word and I can't think of it. But yeah, it's not a good start, and it could get worse. So as far as I know, there's two types, and one type, I hope it's not, because I've got a feeling maybe the way things are turning out, whereas I'm losing strength, I can't roll myself over in bed anymore, and it's getting worse. My husband's having to literally do so much more. And my son came in to me last week and he said, Mum, your voice sounds different. So he's suspecting things, he's noticing things. And I don't know how I'm going to tell it. Because he's special needs. And I promised him I'd never leave him. We never want to leave our kids. But he's special. And he wouldn't cope with that. He knows that things are going on because I'm always going to hospital and I've got hospital appointments and whatnot. And he says, "You're always ill, Mum." And I still can't think of this word. It's like a phone. Oh dear, I'm going to kick myself after this. It's like worse than brain fog now. It's like I cannot think. So I'm like losing my memory as well. But I hope you guys are all right and you've had a good Christmas and a good New Year. I managed to get home for Christmas. Um, Even though, say, at the back of my mind, I knew I had the nerve conduction test coming up, and I wasn't looking forward to it anyway, because I knew how serious this word is, and I'll write it down in the comments, in the bit, the write-up. I'll make sure I write it because I can't remember it. But I don't want my family hearing about this on here. But if it is the worst, that I just love them so much, and no mum wants to. And their kids sit and suffer. The grandchildren sit and suffer like that, not being able to move. And it's getting like that now. As I've stuck that full. My husband just literally went out the door and I thought I've got to put the Christmas tree lights on. And I fell so hard. And I just couldn't get up. So I had to lie in this awkward position and sort of rack my brain, right, how are you going to get up from this? So I did it with my elbows until I could literally find the strength to pull myself up. I don't know how I done it, but I did it. But it is worrying because I feel like I'm getting weaker all the time. My voice is changing. My swallowing's getting worse. And I still can't think of this bloody word. Oh dear, I said it the other day to somebody. But anyway, I hope you're all well. And thank you for just being around and supporting me. And once I get to find out, I'll let you guys know, okay? But at the moment, I just don't feel well enough. I just thought I'd do one today. But anyway, Happy New Year. And I say to everybody, try and keep smiling. As much as life can be so hard, a trophy. I got a trophy. So if you need to look up, it's to do with muscle, the strength of the muscle. I don't know the ins and outs yet because I haven't read up about it, but you can get you know, it can be the worst. And I just pray to God it's not that, because I'm not ready to leave my son yet, or my daughter, even though she's married and everything, she's happy. Anyway, thank you for watching and your support, and I'll keep you updated, okay? Have a safe new year and keep smiling as much. It's so hard when you're going through tough times. It's just been one thing after another, but I knew it wasn't. Um, I knew it wasn't. Oh dear. FND. I just knew it wasn't that because this was gradually getting worse. So we've got there in the end. I can feel a big bruise coming up here. I've had to put some makeup on because I whacked my eye and I'm bruised all over. I feel so sore on top of feeling sore, on top of hurting. So I'm going to take my tablets now and I'm going to have a little sleep. Anyway, take care, guys, and I'll catch up with you soon, and I'll try and have a little smile. Alright, so Happy New Year.